Alrighty, Roo, and Cuckoo to you and all my nobodies and all watching out there. Had to take away some stuff, had to delete some because space couldn't continue. So yeah, now we continue. Back to where we are, and they are very drunk again. Still now. Still. There's a skinny dipping Raptor. Just, yeah. Going full. I don't know. I was expecting myself to have something clever to say there, and I just didn't. I don't know. Just unshed snakeskin. That's worse. That's not clever. That's just distressing. Okay, moving on. Yes, thank you. Come save me, narrator from the future. This was unreal. All those all those boy bodies just swimming, naked and free. And look at like the version of her from the future who's like, what? And then the version of her now who's drunk and like, like friggin' pervy Sage from Naruto, because they referenced that earlier. Just totally like, well, the only logical thing to do is, like that's you see, that's what's happening here. Double standard. But my guess is they'll probably take his clothes. That's my guess. That's what I assume, and we won't really see anything. And I mean, what would we even really see? Like, I don't want to think about it, but it's like it would just, if it's at least semi-normal anatomically correct, like it'd just be like watching Jurassic Park, a drawing of it. And it doesn't have to be all, it's not going to go all Rule 34, thank God for that. That's what I think they'll do. But it is weird that, like, the same thought process here. It was unreal. All those boy bodies just swimming naked and free. It's sort of like a similar thought process a male might have to, like, the opposite circumstance. It's like, but like the way that it's phrased here, it's almost like they're frolicking through the wilderness, like, But okay, we're moving on. That smiles. Okay, it's just like, is your hand resting on the bush or anyway? Just being guys together, one with nature. Splashing, playing, and again, flip it around. Just being girls together. One with nature. Splashing and playing. Like, hormones, man, they do the thing. People want to look at other people naked. Voyeurism is a weird thing. It's just part of, it's sort of like a naturally ingrained thing, but also exhibitionism is also a thing, and just the taboos of all things are still a thing, because, privacy, man. Brah. Consent and privacy, very important. But there's so many moral quandaries that one might go through, and they're in the wrong. Like, they're here and they're like, those guys want to go. I bet he's the only one skinny dipping, but still. And he's probably like, yeah, I can't get these clothes like wet. They're custom because I'm a raptor. I have to have, like, I don't just wear all the same clothes like everybody else because they're lazy. I don't, like, I have money, but I'm not going to keep buying, like, like, they have to be custom because I'm a velociraptor. You got to fit. Stella! Sorry, I had to at some point. I think I already have, but the fact that they're supposed to be whispering and they are drunk, and she put an exclamation point at it, made that the perfect opportunity. I don't think I did a very good job. I'm not even sure I've seen a Streetcar Named Desire. I'm positive that's what it's from. Shh. You'll spook them. They're just frolicking majestically. No, they're not. They're roughhousing and doing latent whatever, which is all good. You guys, like, honestly, I think people should be more comfortable with each other naked, regardless of gender. It shouldn't always be a sexual thing. Other cultures do this better. I think we should be happy with our bodies, but the sad thing is people take that way too far sometimes and encroach upon others, and it becomes very disturbing. And then, yeah, it's, man, just don't hurt nobody, and also, like, don't, like, scar children and shit. Like, is that so hard? Like, come on, be cool. Now, there should not be a political commentary about the thing and stuff, but they brought it here, and there's just not, it's just that border of wholesome and nothing actually happening that makes me have to fill in the gap. Wow, that's actually a really nice, like, sunset. It's actually kind of pretty. Like the stars and all that. Pretty cool. Anyway, what's thinking? Hey, Tommy, how's the beeping? Tommy? I'm not gonna do an audio outtake for that. I've done too many so far already. I don't need, yeah. Nothing. Sure you aren't thinking about, male genitalia? Just swinging free or floating free or whatever, like, just, I don't know. Like a sexy little otter. I'm just gonna go with that. We'll just pull that old gem out from something like an otter, like a sexy little otter. Well, you know what I'm thinking? Is it about naked boys? Because I feel like it's about naked boys. But you're probably actually gonna zip it right back to the friggin' prank and steal his clothes, and that's pretty messed up. Again, role reversal. Switch out the thing. Not cool. But we'll see what you do. We didn't get to prank call that Raptor boy. Okay, that sounds... That Raptor boy. Like, I just feel like it has to have, like a racist undertone. Like she's so drunk, she's, like... Got, like, a bad... Like, one of those... Oh, you can't... He's like, squeal, boy, squeal! Sorry, yeah, no. We didn't get to prank all that Raptor boy, but the universe gave us a way better opportunity. Okay, I couldn't even do it. It just went, no, too far, too much. It wasn't, just subtlety to, yeah, nope. I'm not scared. Wow, that's where you went. Wow, Stella. Whoa, shit, you just fucking floored me. Like, I was like, I'm looking forward to her response. There's gonna be like, wow. Like, I know she won't say this, but it's like, you fucking slut. Like, wow. You just thought that's where you went? That's what you thought I was thinking. Are you that big a slut? Or you think I'm that big a slut? Because, wow, either way. She's like, I'm not even upset. I'm impressed. Like, I didn't know you had it in you. And apparently maybe you do want to get it in you. I don't know. But she's, like, offended. So it's like, where is this coming from? Why would you even, other than for us, the audience that thinks it's funny, why would it, that doesn't seem in character, but it's funny. No, that's not at all what I was thinking. Perv. Wow! Very muted, despite the drunkenness. She was just like, no. Perv. Like mild disgust. Not like upset, not impressed. Just sort of a little, just kind of just disappointed. Just like off-put. They're greening and off-putting. They just sent you more. Don't act surprised, you know you like it too. Okay. Moving on. And her antennas are up. We should steal his clothes. I called it. Look at the mischief and the sort of like kind of evil there. Like there's a little hint of evil there. That's what you think. That's. I mean, actually, real talk between, okay, if this was a choice A or B, and it was go skinny dipping with the boys, assumably both of them would choose to do the same thing, or steal their clothes. It matters on if you're stealing just Robert's clothes or all of their clothes. Um, that does have an effect. It only looks like Robert's clothes are here, but we can assume it's all. But either way, I still think that's really fucked up, and those guys definitely don't want that, and they would probably definitely prefer to girls to go skinny dipping with them. So as far as the guy's perspective, that's what that is. Um, I don't think it's a good idea for them to do that for sure. So that's out on their perspective. But I also don't think it's good to steal their clothes either. If you're just stealing Robert's clothes, it's a little bit better, probably, because you know him personally. So pranking him individually was kind of your idea. But you need to make sure you leave a calling card that you pranked him, and you should probably leave the clothes somewhere where he can like access them. As a Raptor cryptid person, I don't know like the social aspect of it because they all do seem to wear clothing. So I assume there's still some like socially required, but he also might be like, I'm with the boys, fuck it, y'all want to look, you can look, just I ain't paying for your therapy, you know, like I don't I don't know, enjoy a lifetime of inadequacy. I'm an alpha predator, bia. But no, don't ever steal people's clothes. It's like it's fucking like they do it in especially 80s movies and shit. Don't do that shit. It's not cool. Like, and also, isn't it? Oh, I guess I don't know what. It doesn't look like it's like winter-ish time anymore because obviously you don't see any snow, or maybe it's still just that part of fall before it's gotten cold. But I wouldn't be in that fucking water. It'd be fucking cold as hell. Naked or not, I would not be in that fucking water. Cold as hell. Like, fucking freshwater lake at night in Canada? No, thank you. Clothes or not. Like, you'd have to have hot girls that you know, are like coercing. And I'd be like, sirens, speak not. I do not wish to die. People can die from fucking getting in the water. Like, it's a thing. A lot of people who died on the Titanic, they didn't even, they just like hit the water and it was so cold they just like eh. So no thank you. I'm good, thanks. I don't really feel like skinny dipping is that important to do at this part of the year, even though there isn't snow. I thought they said, I don't even know what part of the year it is. I think it's still that time though. It just hasn't gotten cold. But even if it hasn't, it's still freaking cold. It's fresh water and high elevation and latitude, longitude, whatever. And him walking around could, like, be exposure. You know? Like, how did they get here? Do you know? You didn't drive them here. Do they all have, like, a van or something? Do they have extra clothes? Or is he just going to be fucking cold? They probably don't even have towels, because that's just the thing. Like, don't put somebody at risk, you know, for hypothermia or, you know, actual injury. Maybe I'm thinking, I am thinking way too much about this. I take it back. You should steal his clothes. You make me like you less and less. Why? I've spent so much time focusing on you. Is my focus on you, like, turning you to the dark side? They have cookies and tequila. It's a pretty good offer, though. Like, not gonna lie. Come to the dark side. We have cookies and tequila. We got these mixed drinks. It's actually good. It's grenadine and Canada Dry and ginger ales and some ice. It's actually pretty dope. Now steal his clothes. Like, if it's gonna be a thing, it's gonna be a we thing, girl. But I don't have the power to make a choice, so let's see what my character does. Hey! Oh, come on. He's made a crucial error. We cannot pass up on this. See how it went from me, like, you're talking of me, and then you went back to we. We cannot pass up on this. I should do it. Your pronouns, man. They're important. Placing all the blame and problem on me. And then you're just like, but we're in this together. But we're not. I don't think we should do it. You're just manipulating me and being kind of bossy and sort of mean and like trying to like mess up whatever relationship I could have with him. And real talk, I've been trying to do that the entire time. I prefer you. You already won, bitch. You already won. We could be put up the meme of like, you know, all the memes that are like the sexy memes where it's like this could be us but you play, and it's like we could already be doing that right now. Instead we're here. You obviously don't seem to have any interest in the boys. Not that much. Not as much as she does. And you're just like, do it. Give into your hatred. It's like, I was already ruining the relationship. I really didn't really, like, he's really not that charming. I appreciate his efforts, and he's not that bad a guy, but I wanted to make it clear, you know, you're just fucking being a little evil devil on my shoulder. You know, that's not good. I don't even have, like, the other one. It's like, aren't you supposed to be like the opposite of that guy? It's like, no. Hold on. He's got a point. I don't know. Rule number whatever. Stay positive. I actually don't remember the rule. It's been a minute. I had to take time to sit there and organize shit, and that does not help my memory. What if I get caught though? It's like literally right there, and they're like, that they don't hear you guys talking and her shouting at your name out, and not in the ways that could have been happening, and the privacy of your own home behind closed doors and safety, and now you're violating somebody else's privacy and shit. I don't know what the law is on this, but I'm pretty sure I know it's certainly against some sort of law. I don't know if it's like a felony level, but this will be officially the worst thing you've ever done. Like, and you ran over an old friend like the first day of the game. He was fine because he's a boss like that. He was just like, nah, that happens all the time. Don't worry about it. And I don't think he was like trying to make you feel better. I think he was like legit like, nah, that's not a big deal. I'm glad you're safe. Because it was way more dangerous to you. This will be the most evil act you have ever committed. And next time somebody asks you, which she shouldn't have done, and I was like, you should punch him in the face for that. What's the worst thing you've ever done? You're going to have to be like, so I had a crush on this guy, but then I was like way more dedicated to this girl. And we were drunk one night, and we went out to the lake because we were gonna prank call him. And then he was at the fucking lake, and then he was with his buddies, and then he was skinny dipping, and it still was closed. It's like, what? Like, it's kind of messed up. What if like, you know, that had been you and her out there skinny dipping all. You guys have been drunk and like. You know, you're like, hey, let's go skinny dipping. And then he had, like, tried to call you to try to, like, talk to you. And, I mean, your dad wouldn't be, maybe he would have been there. I don't know. He's never there. So maybe they would have just decided to go to the lake. But you get it. Would have been messed up, right? All right. You're treading down the path of the dark side. They're, like, a solid kilometer away. There's, like, 0 chance they'll see you. Well, why don't you, friggin' Legolas? I know that's probably actually like not a, like, I bet fairies and elves are like, hey, no. We're not racist against each other. We love each other, but it's a form of discrimination. Don't do that. Stella. Yeah. Come on. Is it going to be one of those times where somebody just does whatever they're told because they get told the words, come on, like a few times, and they just like, I just can't not do what somebody tells me when they ask me 3 times in a row. It's very, very annoying to me. I just can't not do it. We're we're drunk is what you fucking are. No, we are not the best. You're not the best. The best. No one can ever keep you down. The drunkest. Yeah, no, we're the drunkest. I'm not going to give you queens of pranks. I'm not going to give you the best. I don't agree. I'm going to make this as hard as possible for you. The drunkest? Because we are... I mean, I don't know how drunk they are, but they're swimming, so they're probably not as drunk as us. We're women who had questionable amounts of... at least 4 or 5 glasses of whatever drink and whatever was left in that bottle of tequila, and I don't know. I mean, look how tiny she is. And you seem to be heavily affected by it because you're a fairy or something. I don't know. It's also a lot. I mean, I don't know how much you had. No. No. Yes, actually. I mean, kinda, but no. I was gonna say, we're the queens of pranks, remember? Look, his sock thing, too far, alright? But really more of an annoyance to, like, everyone. This is like a specific attack, and depending on how he feels about his modesty, and especially if it's all these guys that you don't even fucking know. Yeah, kind of messed up. Also, the whole exposure thing. And how they got there, who knows? Is he gonna have to walk back to where he lives, just naked on the side of the road? Like, wet, cold, naked, occasional traffic going by. Come on. And peer pressure. Your will is weak. I don't enjoy how happy you are at this. You have greatly hurt my opinion of you and love for you today. You are one of the people that I think should not have tequila. Congratulations, you're on the list. I've got a list. IRL, you're on a day. Good for you. Maybe 1 or 2 would have been fine. This is too much. Now you're doing things. At least you're not getting punchy. Yet. But this is like a prank. Find a way to prank him. Like, if you're going to do this, like, hang them up in an inconvenient way or something where he can still get his clothes, but he knows somebody fucked with him. Leave a calling card and, you know, don't make him walk home bare as the day he was born, cold and wet and shit. I don't know if he's fully cold-blooded. He probably shouldn't even be in that water in the first place. But I'm not taking any chances. No, you actually totally are. But they are super far away, so, like, I swear to God, if you put it in that fucking, like, barrel and burn them, I will, again, I'll find a way. I'm gonna be so friggin' sneaky. Well, yeah, you're so good at being a ninja before. You're 100% going to roll a 1 on this and critical fail, and then if this were a different type of thing, you would trip over it and your jacket would come off and your shirt would be all wet and you would, like, be, like, face to crotch. Not in it, but, like, there it is. Look at the cloaca. I keep saying that. I feel like I actually need to look that up just to know, like, did velociraptors have cloacas? I assume they did. Okay. Lay it out for me. What's your approach? Your approach is walk 5 feet, grab the clothes, walk 5 feet back. This isn't friggin' Metal Gear Solid. It's right fucking there. Like, you want to do like the Kronk from Emperor's New Groove and like have your own little like theme music? Like, just grab it. Don't. Like a bird. Like a tree. Like a criminal. You've been struck by this pale criminal. Remember how things were smooth before? Remember how smooth you were gonna blow my smooth hands or some shit like that? What happened to that? I was having a good time then. Those things were good. Like a tree. You fucking turn into a druid? Just like a bird? I can't fly. I don't... What kind of bird steals clothing? It's not made out of food. I don't know what to pick. I honestly don't know what is a good move. I'm gonna save real quick. I don't know. Like, I don't think I'll change my mind on how I'm doing this. I don't want to do it in the first place. But I think like a bird just sounds friggin' stupid. Unless I'm a flamingo. No, nothing threatening here. I'm just a flamingo. I'm gonna go like, like a criminal, like... I'm gonna go with like a tree. Just because it's stupid and I want you to fail. I'm gonna be like a big old tree. Which makes 0 sense because you are a small human being. And probably shine like the beacons of Gondor under the fucking light. On the moon, on the full moon, instead of having any hobbit stealth. You snuck up on people one time, and I think it was her. She's like... obvious. Hey, what was rule? I think it was like 5. No judgment. I can sense judgment. There's judgment there. I'm just a piece of the forest. Don't mind me. I'm just Stella the tree. At this point, bitch, I hope you just become like an Entwife and then fucking Greybeard or whatever fucking shows up and it's just like, oh, you got real petite. Nope, already mad at myself. Nope, don't like that I said that. Don't like that at all. This is what you get, Stella the tree. Just swaying in the wind like an oak or something. Yeah. That's... Nope. Oaks are pretty sturdy. You're swaying, but I'm pretty sure it's the tequila, not the wind. Why are you talking to a tree, silly? You're not the frickin' Lorax. The tall guy. Sasquatch man. Taylor, he's the Lorax. Okay, I'll leave you be. Motherfucker's drunk as hell, but still got jokes. Still got puns. I don't think you're as drunk as you seem. And you're manipulating me, and it makes me like you less. Nice one. Okay, here I go, and this is exactly where they come back. I snuck over there. Like a tree to a picnic bench. Explain to me how that looks in your mind, ma'am. Because at this point, I feel like the doctor would start writing furiously. The little teddy bear writing. Dr. Theodore's writing furiously in his pad. And he's like, yep. Rubber room's where we're ending up. There'll be rats in there. You'll have company. They'll make you crazy. Crazy. Rubber room. That whole thing. Lather, rinse, repeat. picnic bench as day hung back in the bushes.